Yo, man, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Mickal, that's aka Mr. Nappy Hair. Boy, man, if you're new, man, hit that like button, subscribe, and share, man. Run on to 530 subs, man. You feel me? But today's video, man, we got that one time Michael Jordan watched his kids get torched by future NBA star. If you guys want to watch the original video, the video link will be down below. Follow my socials down below. Follow me on Instagram. You can DM me what you guys want me to react to next. You guys want me to react to music and all that. But let's get to the video though.
Interesting for me to go back and look at the high school rankings of some of the best NBA players today. ESPN's high school ranking archive goes all the way back to 2007, which just happens to be a stacked class of elite hoopers. Chandler Parsons was ranked 44th in the country. DeAndre Jordan was 25th. Some beardless kid named James Harden was 21st in the country. Blake Griffin was 18th. Derrick Rose was the 5th best recruit.
He's from Oklahoma and he stayed in Oklahoma. Right? Michael Beasley supposed to be good in the D Rose, my nigga D Rose, man.
In the country, and OJ Mayo was the 3rd best recruit in that class.
Okay.
But ranked higher than all of those players was a shooting guard out of Indiana. A 6'5", 5-star recruit with a silky smooth jumper, ranked 2nd in the country by the name of Eric Gordon.
Oh, damn, Eric Gordon was ranked 2. Eric Gordon was ranked higher than D Rose, Michael Beasley. Damn. And all these niggas right here made it to the league too.
Since 2007, Eric was drafted to the NBA, dropped 41 points on KD and the Thunder as a rookie, earned an NBA 6 Man of the Year award, won an NBA 3-point contest, and has quietly been one of the most consistent players in his 13 NBA seasons. In the NBA, Eric isn't great, but he's definitely not bad. He's a good player. But in high school, Eric Gordon was untouchable. Mr. Basketball.
This nigga play with D Rose? Or is that just or is that just the AAU team? That might be the AAU team.
Untouchable. Mr. Basketball of Indiana, first team All-American, and as a senior had multiple 50-point games and averaged 30 points per game on 46% shooting from 3. In fact, Eric was so good that he was given the nickname Air Gordon, resembling Michael Jordan with his freakish athleticism while wearing the number 23. Of course, this nickname caused quite the spectacle when Eric Gordon faced off against Michael Jordan's kids on national television in front of Michael Jordan himself. Michael's 2 sons, Jeffrey Jordan, a senior at the time, and Marcus Jordan, a sophomore, had to face off in a packed gym against the kid who was drawing comparisons to their father. Now, Jeff and Marcus Jordan were actually a good high school duo. Jeff was a top 30 player in the state, and Marcus was ranked top 50 in his class in the entire country. The school they played for, Loyola Academy, was no slouch either. At the time, Loyola was ranked as the #1 team in Illinois and ranked 22nd in the country. In fact, going into this game against Eric Gordon and North Central, Loyola Academy was absolutely walking every team they played. Held their first matchup of the season to just 33.
Look at fucking Max Preps. Hey. They're 24-2, 7-0 in the conference. That's pretty good.
Blowout, blowout, blowout. This team got within 8 points of beating them, and then back to more blowouts. 20 wins, 0 losses. The best team in the state of Illinois, and a 20-game winning streak to show for it. Their next opponent, North Central, and their superstar, Eric Gordon. The Jordan boys and their squad were actually the favorites in this matchup, but going up against Eric Gordon, this game was set to be one of the premier games of the entire season, which is why it landed a spot on ESPN, in front of hundreds of thousands of people. Loyola Academy gets out to a hot start, sparked by an alley-oop from Marcus to Jeffrey. Loyola Academy up 15-7 in just 5 minutes. The game was living up to the hype, and Jordan was loving it.
North Central wasn't even ranked.
And then Eric Gordon showed up.
And live by MJ, Loyola in its first nationally televised game this season.
Eric
Jordan to Eric Gordon, perhaps? Gordon wears number 23, and he knows how to ball. Ranked 2nd in the ESPN.com class of 2007. North Central outscored Loyola 25-5 in the second quarter. Here in the third quarter, Gordon 39 points through 3, and in the fourth quarter, it's showtime.
Yeah, he was
Kelvin
pushing
Sampson
him.
giddy about the 6'4" senior guard going to Indiana as Gordon scores 43.
This nigga was, yeah, Eric Gordon in high school was torching them niggas, bro. And his team wasn't even ranked. Loyal was ranked 22nd in the entire country. North Central wasn't even ranked. That's crazy. You're not even ranked, and you beat a ranked team in the country. And they beat Michael Jordan's 2 sons.
North Central hands Loyola Academy its first loss of the season.
In front of Michael Jordan and company, Eric Gordon dropped a career-high 43 points on Michael's sons, putting up 18 of his team's 20 points in just the first quarter and getting Eric Gordon chance in the process. For the majority of the game, Marcus and Jeff were guarding Gordon. Well, tried to guard Gordon, but were left helpless as Eric did an uncanny impersonation of their father every time he came down the court. In what some reporters call one of the most electric high school basketball performances ever aired on ESPN, Eric finished his onslaught with a dunk that was special ordered for Michael Jordan in the crowd. But if that wasn't bad enough, because of the hype around Eric Gordon and MJ's kids, this game drew one of the largest viewings of any high school basketball game ever aired on ESPN. Michael's sick, about 2 seconds away from throwing on a jersey, lacing up, and subbing into the game himself.
Stop it. Get some help.
After the game, Eric was asked what it was like to drop 43 points in front of Michael Jordan.
What did it mean for you to play in front of him and then score 43 points?
Well, I mean, it was great. I got to show, I was trying to show how good I was. But it was really, I'd rather see my team win more than me scoring or this many points or do that or show a fantastic play. So I'd rather see my team win.
And I'd say that Eric both put on a show and helped his team get the win, since North Central beat Loyola Academy by 41 points. Eric Gordon nearly outscored the entire Loyola roster by himself. In fact, in the 14 seasons since this game, Loyola Academy has lost 138 games. And of those 138 losses, there has been a handful of blowouts. They've lost some games by 20 plus points, and they've lost a few games by 25 points or more. But not one loss in 14 seasons comes even close to the beatdown North Central gave them. Keep in mind, this was their best team in that 14-year stretch. And Eric Gordon did this to them. And if that wasn't bad enough, ESPN went out of their way to create this heartless graphic to really drive their point home.
Michael Jordan seeing 29. Damn, he was averaging 30 points a game. 7 points. Damn.
Was the 41-point blowout in front of their father not enough for y'all? Was the fact that they had to play the kid who was compared to their father while getting pieced up for 43 not enough for y'all? You just had to assign some new guy in the bowels of ESPN studio to make this graphic. But this Gordon-Jordan saga doesn't end there. In the same post-game interview, Eric Gordon was asked about Michael Jordan's All-American Classic, a game hosted by Jordan Brand to showcase the best high school talent in the country.
Eric, yesterday it was released that you were invited to the Michael Jordan All-American. Comments on it?
Well, I just heard about it the other day. It might have been yesterday, but I mean, it'd be great to play in it, and I don't really know too much about it, but it's just great to see that I've been nominated for it.
Well, later that season, the Jordan Brand All-American team was announced, featuring the best high school players in the country. Players like Michael Beasley, Blake Griffin, Jeffrey Jordan. I'm sure that had nothing to do with the last name. Derrick Rose, OJ Mayo, and Eric Gordon. That same month, these All-Americans played in the Jordan Classic. And take a wild guess at who led their team to a victory as the
Is the Jordan Classic still a thing? I don't think, probably not.
Leading scorer.
It's McDonald's
That's right.
All-American now.
You can't make this stuff up. The kid who a couple months earlier spent 40 minutes torching MJ's kids for 43 points played in Michael's All-American Classic and led his team to a dub. MJ had to watch this kid get busy not once, but twice in the same season. The first time against his own kids on ESPN, and the second in his very own game. So if this has taught us anything, it's that you can't mess with Michael Jordan and get away with it. But you can drop 43 on his kids on national television, still get invited to his All-American game, and live to tell the tale. Hope you all enjoyed, and as always, Until next time.
Yeah, man. That was a pretty good video, man. That's a video of that one time Michael Jordan watched his kids get torched by Eric Gordon for NBA star. If you're new, man, hit that like button, subscribe, and share, man. That was a good video, man. See y'all later, man. I'm out.